Shut up and play.
Hello, I'm Jethro.
I'm Lizbeth.
You're watching
Shut Up and Play.
We've been gone for a little bit because our son got married last weekend. Yay!
Yay!
But we're back.
Several weeks of getting ready for a wedding.
Yes, it was. But we are back and we are playing...
What are we playing? Do you have it?
Atlantis Exodus.
A capstone game.
Where the people from Atlantis have to wander a desert for 40 years.
No.
It's Atlantis Exodus.
Okay, I just got that. No. Let's shut up and play. Atlantis Exodus. You gotta switch the view there.
I will.
You have all our people out? All right.
Yeah, everybody's out.
Oh, no, you don't. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 you're missing.
What happened to them all?
I don't know, but they're not on the board.
All right, sorry
Yes,
about that.
you
Here,
just
can you
switch the
put them on the board while I switch the camera? Normally I would immediately start playing, but there's one thing I do have to point out to you. We are playing the two-player variant, which means that we've got this guy and this guy.
The green king and the blue king.
Blocking the boards. I should probably lay them down.
Yes.
They start off on the favorite spot blocking the board. So
right.
Normally we would just start playing, but I felt that was necessary.
I'm yellow, you're red. Yep. I'm youngest player, I go first.
You are youngest player.
I'm going to place. I don't know what this thing up here is called.
It's called a book.
No, it's. I know it. I know. I'm wanting a book. Oh, we also did not get. Okay, we have to start. You didn't give me my resources.
They're in front of you.
Where? You didn't pull them out for me. Yeah. Last time we played this, you pulled them out for me.
I know I did. All right. Well,
I was all ready to go.
While she's yelling at me, I'm going to go sit on the gold. Get a gold coin.
I'm yellow. I'm here. Why don't you move your red guy? You're the red.
Well,
we've been out of practice just a little bit.
It's been 10 days or 11 days since we posted our last one.
First we do is we choose what we want our opening reward to be.
Yeah, so now I took a gold. So now you're first because
Jethro chose to go after me.
Yes, you're
so
first.
I get to place my king first.
Yes, you
Very
do.
nice player aids here. Tell us exactly what we're doing.
Yep, place your king.
First thing I'm doing is placing my king. I'm going to start in this inner rondelle.
Ooh.
How fun of a word is that one?
I think he's responsible for the pocket fisherman.
I'm going to go here. And again, we'll lay him down. Usually we let them stand up. Now, I can take both of these settlers.
Correct.
One is purple, one is white. I'm going to put the purple on the scientist. I'm going to put the white on the intellectuals. I have placed my king.
All right, I'm going to place
Jethro's
my
turn
king.
to place his king. It is Atlantis Exodus. What we're trying to do is save as many people and their knowledge and skills from Atlantis as we can by the end of the game. There's going to be 5 rounds, 5 waves. We're currently in the first round, first wave.
Now you notice I took the 2 people that were there and I get a purple
book. Oh, I got a silver book.
Now, you called these settlers, but they're called guards in the book.
Are they?
Yeah, they're called guards in the book, and then 6 pages later they explain what a guard is because this is a capstone game of the rulebook.
But then we use it like a settler,
yeah,
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay.
No, you're
so
100% correct.
Place the king.
Sucks.
Phase 1, phase 2. Now we get to carry out 2 actions.
Yes,
Again, the little player aid cards. I highly recommend you keep them beside you.
I do too.
You can do any of these 2 actions. I'm going to train my settler from just an intellectual to a priest. For that, I have to pay 2 silver books. And then I'm going to move along the apotheosis track.
Apotheosis?
Yes, this has this track.
Like there's medication for that.
That does not move on the outside here.
Yes.
And we have little, assuming they're priests.
They're high priests, yeah.
Yes, they are priests that move along that.
All right, is that both your
That is
things?
my 2 actions. I am done. Your 2 actions.
Well, then I am going to train a settler by throwing that in there. I'm going to train to a day laborer. That's action number 1. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send them away.
Okay.
So I need a residence.
We don't have them out.
Oh, my goodness.
You start out with 3 residences facing up. There's pretty much 2 types. One that can house 5, one that can house 3.
Now I'm going to put him here on... I might as well put him here on this here.
Put a new one.
Now, I automatically get the book that's underneath there.
We kind of split up our resources. Jethro has a stack. I have a stack. That way we're not reaching across.
I'm going to send him away.
Very beautiful board.
Beautiful board. And I get 1 point for doing that. Oops.
Oh, yeah. Stars both on 0. I don't have a point yet.
I get 1 point for doing that. And I get that flame means I get to move 1 on the
Apotheosis.
Apotheosis?
Yep. Apotheosis.
Apotheosis. Thank you, Hermione. Well, I didn't get my book. I picked a brown one. I didn't get it.
When did you pick a brown one?
When I laid this down, I get a brown one.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't.
And that's your 2 turns.
That's my 2 turns. So
Now, we go back to phase 1. This time we're going to move our king to the middle rondel. I'm going to go here.
Help me, rondel, yeah.
Get her out of my heart. I'm going to go here.
Did you pick that up already?
I did.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
right here in my hand. And I'm also going to take this guard.
Because you can take ones adjacent to you.
Thank you. He is a brown one. So I got to put him in my workers. Now, this one has the double curve. They actually were very clever with how they designed these different tiles. You can put certain ones in certain places. I am going to put it on my top one. I immediately get 2 purple books.
Nice.
And a gold. And underneath here, I get to move 1 along the apotheosis track. And from here, I can choose any color book I want. I can do a purple, a silver, or a white. I will take a silver since I don't have any. And that is placing my king.
All right.
That's all I did.
We just placed the king, right?
I didn't do phase 2 of carrying actions. I just placed a king.
Right, so I'm going to go next. I'm going to go right there, and I get 4 silver. Oh, yeah, turn that off. It's warm back here. I get 4 silver. 3 silver, excuse me. 1, 2, 3 silver. And I'm also, because he's adjacent to where I'm standing, I'm going to take Mr. Purple and put them right there.
All right, so all he did was place his king.
Yep.
Now we carry out phase 2 of 2 actions.
You are correct.
Okay, I go first. I will train another settler to be a chemist.
Okay.
So I have to pay a purple book and a brown book. That person moves there, that settler moves there. And then I will send this settler away. I will send away my priest to a residence.
Okay.
So I have to take a residence, and I think I want a brown book. So I'll put it on top of that.
You immediately get the reward. When you put it on top
There's 5 little squares, so my little settler goes there. That means I sent him away, and I immediately get a brown book. So I've trained, I've sent a settler away. I don't have any favors. It is your turn to take 2 actions.
Great.
In phase 2. It seems like a lot of details. You just have to truly work one to the next one, because it's very easy to quickly go, oh, wait, have I done that already?
All right, I'm going to send this worker away and put them right there. Oh, no. I regret nothing. And because of that, I get to move 1 point. Doink. And that's all I get. So that was 1 action.
I did send that guy away. See, already, I missed the boat. I think I've beaten Jethro several times, but I think he misses some of his rewards. Like, I sent that priest away. Because I sent the priest away, I get 1, what is that outside thing called?
Points.
And 3 along the apotheosis track. 1,
what?
2, 3. Which means I get an influence card.
Oh, now something I want to point out about the influence card is, and I apologize for doing this. This is shut up and play, but it's a capstone rule book. So the rule book says you pick the influence card and put it face down, and then later on you can use it. It doesn't say you're allowed to look at it when you pick it up. So she and I went back and forth on that and decided it doesn't make any sense not to look at it.
House rules, we look at it.
Yeah.
Now,
so we may be playing that wrong.
Right. At the end of the game, if it's still face down beside me, I get points for it, or I can use it.
So sorry, I know this is shut up and play, but...
All right. I see again already now.
I get to go again, shush.
Yes, you have to finish. You need to finish.
All right, I am going to train someone, so I'm going to do it with the silver and brown. And now I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, you're looking
wow. I was looking at what the for as frustrating as Capstone's rules can be, they do very nicely in this particular game explain all the different influence cards and knowledge cards and the different workshops, what they all mean. So we refer to it a lot.
Yeah, we do.
All right, so now I place my king again. Yep. I move to the outer thing.
Nice.
I am actually going to move and take 1 more agora.
Wow.
And with that, I also get a favor tile.
Oh, you do get a favorite
whatever's
tile.
on the board is what you get.
Instantly.
Favorite tires go right here.
Are you going to take the guard too? Because he's adjacent to your spot. Wait, what does that one do? Oh, yeah.
Well, that was the one on here.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Right there, that's okay. I should for first round, yes. So I will take him and put him here.
So explain how this one works.
All right. So again, it's the one with the double curve. So I have to put it on one of these 2 spots in my city.
Player board.
In my city. He came with a settler.
Yes.
So I take this settler and I can immediately put him on the priest spot.
Right.
I don't have to pay any resources to do that. I can immediately, he arrives already trained.
Which is nice.
Yes. Now, I cannot move him back here. I have to send him away someplace else. But he came with that Agora.
Correct.
And underneath that, I get to move again along the apotheosis track.
You do. All right, you done your 2 spot, 2
No.
turns? Oh, I'm sorry.
That was just placing the king. You're now placing your king.
I knew that.
You really got to keep track.
You really do have to keep track.
We've only ever played the game 2-player. I cannot imagine a 4-player game.
must be
It
crazy.
overwhelms me a little bit. What am I looking up?
All right, and I'm going to move down here, and I'm going to get 1 pillar card and a brown book. So I get the brown book, and I pick my pillar card, and because this is the snake, the picture of the snake on it, I had to pull the snake pillar card, so I'm going to take that one right there.
And you start from the bottom, work your way
Start
up.
from the bottom. The bottom's considered complete, so I can use it right away. And I immediately get either a settler or a book or some gold.
Yep, that's his immediate reward. You know that because it has the little
The lightning bolt
lightning
on there.
bolt beside
I'm going to get
What do you take? I got the settler bag. You want a settler?
Actually, I don't. I think I need a book. I only have 1 brown
You
book.
only have 3 settlers on your city there.
I know. I need to pick
Jethro,
up
we
what's
gotta-
going on here.
Gotta move them along.
Oh, but he's adjacent, so I will take him.
Okay.
And I'll put him right there.
Did you get your book of choice?
I got my book. It's a book of choice. Oh, I didn't
is
know
a
that.
book of
Yeah, I wanted a
choice.
brown one anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So now I do my 2
Two
actions.
actions.
All right. So I
Yeah,
will.
it's some sort of counter that says move king, 2 actions.
Because again, that's such a cascading effect.
Yeah, you forget.
All
Was I
right.
just moving? Did I get all that because I moved a king, or did I get all that because I took my actions? So
All right. So
we might just make one up so we know it.
I will. I'm trying to see what we have up there for knowledge cards. See, I think
Yeah.
I'm going to let him sit there. So let me train this one to a day laborer.
Okay.
And then I will immediately send him away to the residence, which
Nice.
means I get a point.
Yes, you do.
I am yellow, and I move 1 along the apotheosis track.
Nice.
And that's
You were
my
just cooking on that
2
track.
turns. I am today.
All right, so it's my turn.
It is. The apotheosis track, when you go over or land on the spots that have rewards, you get those rewards immediately.
Yes. All right, I am going to train an astronomer. It costs 2 purple,
Ooh, you're going high up there.
1 silver, and a gold. Yes, and a
Ooh.
gold.
That's a lot, but he'll
Well,
get...
the reason I'm doing that is because the last time we played this, you killed me by 40 points.
I did.
I know you did, so it's time and then because that was 1. Now I'm going to send him away.
Oh, that you get a lot for that.
I get 5 points.
Is that truly just a point track? Is that what it's called?
I think so. I get 5 points because it was astronomer. Astronomer.
Astronomer.
Doobie-doobie. Astronomer.
Astronomer.
Do-do-do-do. And I get 1 book of my choice, and I'm going to pick up a purple one.
Little purple book.
Little purple book. All right, you're up.
We're at the end of a year.
Yes.
We're at the end of our first year.
Yes.
Sorry. did a brain pause there because there's no more places to place our king.
Right.
So now what we do is, again, you have a second little reminder thing. We now prepare for the new year.
Right. We don't score this one. The score is
No.
2, 3, and
5.
or yeah.
2, 3, and 5 is
2,
when
3,
we
and
do
5 is when we
settlement
do
scoring
scoring, right.
because this is our settlement.
Correct. All right. So
So I'm going to take my king back.
yep, and I will take my king back.
And he's going to sit here on my board.
And the first thing we do is we turn this over.
Turn the wave over. Those were set at the
And you
beginning of the
say
game.
it shows a 1 and a 2. The 1 is the big outer track, and the 2 is the smaller inner track. So it moves 1.
This one's going clockwise.
So you follow
There it is.
the gear.
So the gear has to go from here all the way to there.
Uh-huh.
And then
And then the
inside
internal one goes twice.
And you did see the inner one turns with it. That's what it's supposed
That's what
to
it's
do.
supposed to do, yes.
Yep.
All right.
And then, because it's a 2-player game, what do we
Then-
do with the other kings?
Well, the other kings move the same number of spaces. So this one goes 1,
In the same direction.
right? This one goes 2.
Yeah.
So because they're there, we can't use those spaces. Again, this is the 2-player version of it. Now all these come off.
Any tiles that were left, you remove from the board. Any boats that you were left, remove from the board. You reset all of those. We reset the settlers, and then we'll be
You want to
ready
give me the settler bag, and I
for
can
the
reset
next.
the settlers.
We'll be ready for the next round.
So the wave moves.
I will. So now we are on the second.
So year number
Oh,
2. There's only
just-
5 years before Atlantis goes under.
Hit my settlers. I didn't mean to do that. So now we reset the workshops. we decided we do reset the workshop underneath the king because it will go into what's considered the field. I think is that what it's called?
Yes. Yeah.
Because there are times in which you can draw from the field or you can pick from the unknown piles.
Correct. So we
You have the Agora tiles. I have.
I do have the Agora tiles. Sorry, I can take care of that.
And again, you randomly pick up and
Yes.
put tiles down. 2 boats.
That Agora tile goes there, and this one goes.
There was another.
Is it
one.
underneath the king? Yeah, there it is. All right, we'll put, like you said, we'll put them underneath the king, so it goes where it's supposed to go when we're done there.
There's another.
Oh, I missed
meeple.
another. Yeah, goodness. Guard.
All right, then you go up here to this opening thing. I go, because Jethro was at the end of this, he moves to spot 1, and I move to spot 2. So now Jethro gets to pick his reward first.
Yes, I do.
He cannot pick this last thing, because that's only for 4-player games.
Yeah, because we're playing 2-player, we don't use the
Right.
last one. So again, I'm going to go for the gold. Gold! Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go for a book again, because I like the resources.
Okay.
Get me a brown book.
I need more settlers and other things.
Yes.
All right, so you place the king first because you're in that line.
I do. I get to place my king on the inner thing first. Now, the book is really good at explaining to you, if I choose to go in this spot, I'm only allowed certain locations to move onto from there, because there are permanent walls here that you can't go through.
Correct.
But then there are also doorways. So when you're placing your king in the middle, you might want to think about what's on the outside.
Correct. You definitely want to think about what's on the outside.
So I'm going to go here.
Okay.
I'm going to take both these settlers.
And you get a silver book.
And I get a silver book. I'll lay my king down so they can see where he's at. You put them at the very top of the player board.
Mm-hmm.
And I get a silver book.
And do you have
placing
a
my
brown
king.
with your purple over there?
I accidentally hit my board.
Oh, okay.
And things went flying. He was a day late.
Yeah, they made the browns and the purples look a lot alike.
They did. And they also made it a board that it's like not magnetic or like inlaid. So if you bump it, hope you remember what you had.
So it's definitely a upgrade piece we're going to want to get.
Okay, got to
All
place
right,
your king.
I got to place my king.
He's sitting in front of you.
And I think I'm going to place him. Where do I want to be? Unfortunately, I want to be where you're at.
I know. That's why the benefit of choosing, like if he'd have done the apotheosis track, I could have chosen to go here. I wouldn't have gotten any rewards, but then I get to place the king before he does.
All right, I'm going to go here, and I get to pull 2 from the bag.
Because again, you're a little bit limited on where we can go, because he cannot land in this room and he cannot land in that room. So if you're playing multiplayer, you can't share a room.
I get 2 of them, and I also get a gold coin. Coin.
All right.
Zoinks!
So now we carry out 2 actions.
And you're still first?
2 actions. He was a chemist. I am still first.
Yes, you are.
Boy, I'd like another purple meeple, and I don't have one.
I have 3 purple meeples.
All right. Let me do what? This is the point of the game where you're kind of like, oh, I'll do this. No, I'll do this. Oh, okay. So I'll do that. I'll train him as a builder. So I'm going to move my worker into the builder spot. It's 1 of each book. And a piece of gold. So you know when it's more resources, when you send them away, you're going to get more.
Yep.
And I will send this day laborer to my residence. You have to fill up a residence before you can take a new one.
That's correct.
Which is a little bit of a bummer. I only had 5 spots to choose from,
Yes.
so I got to fill them up.
Some residents come with 3, some residents come with 5.
It's 3 and 5, yes. Oh, and then I get another random book.
Boy, you're just running away from me on that.
I know.
All right,
That's my
turn?
2 turns.
All right, I am going to... Let's see, I had a plan. Wasn't a good plan.
It says this every time.
I'm going to train this
plan.
guy as
I had a
a
plan.
mathematician. That's the 1 brown book. I'm going to train this guy as a chemist. This is my Walter White here. I'm going to do a purple and a brown book.
Oh, good. Okay.
And yeah, that's my 2 actions. We are cooking with gas here, folks.
All right, so we're back to phase 1. Place the king.
Mm-hmm.
So now I can move my king from here. I can go here.
Mm-hmm.
I can go here. I can go here.
Right.
And I can go there.
Correct.
And where I would like to go
What I would like.
is...
Where would you like to go, baby?
I would like to go. That's the sol. That's the side. They're both the same thing. All right, I'm going to take this workshop.
Okay.
So I will go here, and I will take this little brown settler.
Nice.
Again, you don't have to take the settlers, but
Right.
that's my place in my king.
All right, placing your king. I get to go.
You can
I'm going to come down here. I'm going to get 4 purple books and this purple guy.
I'm going to go here. Can you draw me a random guy from the...
I sure can.
I placed my workshop. The reward is a random guy. Is it purple? Ah! Last game, all I had was purple. This game, all I have is brown. It's very frustrating. It is the randomness of this game.
All right, so I got my 3 books. I moved my king. You are up.
All right, so my first action, I'm going to send my builder away to my residence. When I do that, I gain the reward of 2 along the track, and I gain a workshop.
Oh, nice.
Again, I can pick it from here, so I can choose what I want, or I can just pick a random one from there.
If you pick a random one, you draw 2, decide which one you want, and put the other one in here.
You are very right. Now, we didn't realize this until end of game scoring the very first time we played, which is kind of how these games go. The bottoms of these have different types of landscape.
Yes.
So there are sometimes end game points that you earn by having common landscape. So sometimes you want to look at that.
Yeah.
Currently, I just want the shovel because that will benefit me later. And I will put the shovel there, and I get a silver book. So that's my one action. All of that was one action. And then I will send away my day laborer. I can send my day laborer to this workshop because it's got the shovel and the shovel. And it's a little spot where a settler can stand. And when I do that, for every knowledge card I have, I get 2 along the apotheosis track. I don't have any knowledge cards. So I don't get that reward. But those are my...
2 actions.
Those are my 2 actions. We score after this one, don't we?
We do score after this one. I am so far behind, it's not even funny.
But you have 2 brown, I have 3 brown. All right, I'm going to cash in my favor. You can cash in your favor at any point during your turn to be able to take 1 more action, and I'm going to send 1 more worker away to fill up this little residence. And for that, I get 1 of these. Now it's your turn.
I am so far behind, I don't know what to do.
You are a little bit this time.
Last time, by the time we were ready to score, I had my whole thing filled up here.
You did. Well, you
keep getting in my way.
I'm sorry. Well, it doesn't help. This time the kings are on 2 of the tiles.
I know.
So that definitely doesn't help.
Too. All right. So
you
my
have to
2
take
actions.
Your 2 actions.
My first one is to send away a mathematician. Now, if you can see here, I've got no residences on my board to fill in, so I can reach in and grab one.
You can take that 3 again. I knew you would.
I know I am.
Oh, we have our 5s.
I'm going to put it... I'm going to put... Oh, really?
It's definitely a benefit of endgame scoring to try and fill up your settlements. The more you have across and the more you have down, the more points you get for various reasons.
Here's a mathematician, so I moves 1 and 1 on the track.
Now, you have a lot of purple. You should pay attention to those knowledge cards.
I should pay attention to those knowledge cards, you're right.
If you get settlers on certain jobs, you can take 1, and that's nice endgame scoring points.
I can also do this.
Oh, yes, you can do this. The other side of his...
yes,
they can't
pillar
quite see it
card.
on there.
Oh, sorry.
The other side of his pillar card, he can do it once during his turn.
Yeah.
Is that during each phase 2?
Once each turn.
Once during each wave.
Great question, Lisbeth. I'm going to make my other turn here. I'm going to send away the chemist. I'm going to send him away, and he fell over. I'm going to put them right... Oh, really? Come on, guys. Stop fighting. Okay, let's see here. And then I send away chemist, gives me 2 on the track. And that's all I get for sending away chemist. That's disappointing. All right, so that's my 2 settings.
All right, so it's my turn?
Yeah, can I have that?
I don't have an answer to that question
I'm going to
yet.
find out.
So you work on the answer. Because he's done his 2 actions. So now we're back to me placing my king. I am the yellow king. I'm going to go through this door and out here to this level out here and take a boat. The boats go on this middle level here. Each boat has a little picture on it of some kind of fish or bird or something. You can double up, but you don't get points for it. Or you can't double up.
You don't want to double up your ship because You don't want to do that.
The ship is a space for one settler.
Yes, and you want to make sure.
Oh, and I get to get a settler from the bag.
Right.
Apologies.
Let's see here.
But I'm trying to figure out, do you get to do that once per round or once per wave?
There you go, put it back. Thank you.
Another brown one.
It's once per round. So once per round I can use this book. But what it tells me is if I give up one victory point, I can either get a book or move one on the opposite of the track.
So it's once for each of the waves.
No, each round. There's 3 rounds in each thing, right? Yeah, there's 3 rounds in each thing. During phase 2, once per round.
Right. These are the rounds.
These are the rounds, right.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately, it cost me 1 victory point to use it.
Gotcha.
So I really got to decide for myself, do I really want to do that or not?
You want to do that or not.
Now, considering how much you usually beat me by, I don't want to give up victory points.
At the end of the game, it really is how far around this victory point track that you got. Again,
all right.
I don't think they're called victory point tracks.
You're up. I used my 2 things. Oh, you did, right. Sorry, it's my turn.
Wait,
I apologize.
No, I moved my king. It's time for you to place your king. You got to place your king. I placed my king.
There really needs to be some sort of place king, 2 actions thing, but
you're gonna go
or we could just pay attention better.
You're going to go for the
You know I am.
Right, yeah, you
so
need to.
I'm going to come through these doors here. I'm going to come down and get this one here. I'm going to put it right there.
Don't forget the reward for that.
You
get a favor tile.
Oh, I get a favor tile.
You do. Look, it's right next to
That's
it.
That's awesome.
And then what reward do you get for placing your Agora?
I get move 1 on the track.
Apotheosis.
Apotheosis. And then I get that too, right?
Yes, you get 2 brown and a gold.
2 brown and a gold.
You do. All right. So now I got to carry out my 2 actions. Now we will be doing settlement scoring at the end of this time of carrying out actions.
We will.
So yeah, probably want to try and fill up that first. You're just going to score on North Africa. So I will send away both of my brown settlers. I get a purple book for placing that residence. I'm going to send them both into the residence, and I get 2 spots here.
Nice.
Those were my 2 actions.
All right. My 2 actions.
Yes. You have a lot of books there, Jethro.
I do have a lot of books, so I think I can't decide if I want to train somebody or just send away. You can send someone away without training, and we just got 1 point doing it.
Right, that's what I did. I sent just workers away. They weren't trained workers.
Yeah.
The further down the training that you go, the more rewards you get.
All right, I'm going to train. My first action is to train this guy to be a physicist.
Remember, you have a favor now.
I do have a favor, so it's going to be a physicist. And it costs 1 book purple and 1 book silver.
All right, so
now he's a physicist.
Can you train?
I can send him. I could.
No, you have to go even deeper.
Yeah, now you got.
No. You'd have to train. Can you train a chemist?
Because if you train a mathematician.
Oh, but.
And
but you want. I don't want to distract you. I don't want to distract you.
You already distracted me.
Remember, for settlement scoring, the more meeples you have down here, the more points you get.
That's why I need to send people away.
I would stop offering advice.
That's a great. That would be awesome. I don't believe it for a minute, but that'd be awesome. So I'm going to send him away.
Why take advice from the person who frequently wins this game? I can't imagine. You can't imagine why you take advice from that person.
Hush. I'm going to move this one here, send him away to there, and I'm going to move. I get 2 points for that, and that's both my actions.
Okay. So now we do settlement scoring.
Settlement scoring.
We do that at the end of the second wave, which we've just hit. Again, the little cards here are wonderful for how to walk your way through that. So we're looking at the 2-player game. Mm-hmm. So we're going to get 5 victory points.
If we have the most.
Who has the most purple? I have none.
I have 4.
So you get 5 points for having more purples than I do.
4, 5.
All right. White. I have 2.
I have 0.
I have 5. I get 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for having 2 white. Brown.
I have.
I beat you.
2 brown.
I have 5. No, I have 6.
Yes, you beat me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I get 5 points for that.
And you always count the ones in the ship.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yes, I don't have anybody on a ship. Well, you don't have a ship. All right, so that's settlement scoring. Now we prepare for the next wave.
All right.
Take our kings back.
Yes. And
Let's
fill up.
Flip the wave.
Oh, right. Flip the wave. Sorry, first.
That's the first wave. The next wave. Right. What are we doing with the rondelles?
The big one moves 1.
Big one moves 1.
And the little one moves 1.
The little one moves 1.
Perfect.
So this king is going to go 1 to here.
Yes, it will.
And this king He's going to go 1 to... Oh, sorry, he's upside down. 1 to there. We take all the tiles off the board.
We replace the guards.
It's interesting. I don't know that it's a long game to play because you have to do so much, or because in between you have to reset a lot.
Yeah.
So we're putting new workshops on. You can tell they're a workshop because they have the one little corner cut off.
Did I get everybody?
I don't know. I'm worried about workshops.
You worried about the workshops, and I'll just double check.
You got to do the agoras. I got to do the boats.
I got to do the agoras. Let me get them done.
A boat. And a boat.
Ooh, they require peoples too.
And this one gets a person. Yep.
Yep.
If it has a picture of a person on it, you're going to put a person on it because then that one you'll take when you pick them up.
And he automatically is considered trained to that level.
Yep.
All right. Did I get everybody?
It looks like you did. If you didn't, we can always add it in as we go, but it does look like you did. All right. So you again get to place first.
Okay.
I will place second.
All right. This time I'm going to go right there so I can move along the track.
Apotheosis track.
Can I get
another residence?
No, impulse card. In the card, please.
Oh, you hit that on the apotheosis.
Yes, thank
Why
you.
are you taking
What is
that?
this called? Influence card.
Influence card. All right.
Interesting.
I want a book. So I will take a brown book, and now Jethro gets to place his king first.
Ooh, I do get to go first.
Which is not a surprising thing. We will do settlement scoring at the end of round 4, and then at the end of round 5.
All right,
So
I'm going to go.
Do not do settlement scoring this current
I'm
wave.
going right here.
I'll take those 2 settlers and a brown book.
And a brown book.
Oh, I don't know
You may
where
place
I
your...
want to go. I can get that one. I can get that one. I want another purple. All right, I'm going to go here. I got these 2. Now, we've been taking them. You don't have to. You can leave them sit.
Yeah, you can leave them sit.
In the rondelle. They do not have to be picked up if you don't want them.
Right.
At the end of the game, you don't want anybody up here in your training area. You want them all in the settlement or on boats to go away.
Yeah, they are -3 on the final scoring.
So if you don't want to pick them up, you don't have to.
All right.
All right.
So you just moved your king.
I placed my king.
All right,
Yep.
so we get 2 actions.
You're doing 2
actions.
actions.
Action number 1. Action number 1 is going to... You know what? I'm going to train a scholar. It costs me 1 silver. And action number 2...
One of the actions, like we've been training and setting away.
I'm going to train a mathematician.
You can use one of your actions to take a influence card.
Yes. No, to play one.
Oh, I apologize. To play an influence card.
You don't get to take influence cards.
Or to get a knowledge card.
Yeah.
They're a little bit different. They're end of game scoring things. Are you done?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Yes, I am.
My first action, I'm going to train my scientist to be a physicist.
Okay.
It's a purple, it's a white or a silver and a purple. And now I have a physicist and I have a chemist.
Oh, what do you get for that?
So for that, my next thing is going to be get
Which
a knowledge card. That one there.
This one here. All right.
We know it's that one there.
Oh,
Oops.
sorry.
We know it's that one there because it's got the matching...
Nope, they can't see that. There
It's got the matching symbols on it from my scientist thing. So this will be an end of game scoring, and then I immediately send them away and gain the rewards for both of them. 1,
and
2,
we replace that card, if I'm not mistaken.
And I did choose to put... Yes. Well, we have to talk about that in a minute. I did choose to put one on a boat, and the other one I sent to my residence, and I got that. So that's my 2 actions.
All right.
Like I said, what we're supposed to do when we go to the next wave is we're supposed to replace all of these and all of those.
Yeah.
We've never played a game where we've really used a lot of them, so we tend to kind of not change them. We just fill them in. If we were playing with more players, we would follow the rules appropriately, but
yeah, that's
kind of a house rule.
Yeah, and we'll explain why at the end of the game.
Okay, you're moving your king.
Moving my king. Let's see here. I am going down straight down to the rondelle.
Out. Call it out. Ooh, you're gonna take that other Agora?
Yep, I'm gonna take the other Agora. I'm gonna take him too.
Okay, and you got...
I get to move 1 on the apotheosis track. Apotheosis.
Now, a purple settler came with that, so you immediately put your purple settler up into whatever...
Oh, yes. Chemist. Oh, nice.
Immediately becomes a chemist. Now, can you match any of those?
Can I what?
I just wondered, you now have a chemist.
I have a chemist and
a
a
mathematician.
mathematician.
Any of those up
yeah,
there?
I can take the top one there.
No, you don't have two of them that match. You have to have both of them.
What do you mean two of them don't match?
You have...
I have a chemist and a mathematician.
That's not a chemist and a mathematician. This is
Oh.
a physicist.
Sorry, I thought that was the thing
No.
there. I can't see from here. Oh, that's an apple. I'm sorry.
Some of the drawings are a little bit tiny.
Yeah, and I'm far away.
Okay. So you just placed your king.
I
have to place my king.
I just placed my king.
This is why we
Click.
sometimes get lost in this game.
Yes.
Sure, why not? I'm going to go here.
Let me fix this. This didn't quite...
Line up. Oh, thank you. All right, so I'm going to go here, take this
Keep
workshop,
getting banked.
and this purple scientist. We get excited.
I do get excited.
All right, I have another workshop. I got to think about where I want to put it.
All right, you just moved your king?
I did.
So now it's time for my two actions?
Two actions, yeah.
All right. I remember how to play this game. All right, let's see. Ooh, can I do anything with this? I cannot. I need more books. You know what I'm going to do for my two actions?
What?
I'm going to send away 2 intellectuals. All right. I need a residence to do that with, so I will take this one.
You took another 3-1, didn't you?
Of course I did.
He's gotten all the 3 ones.
I'm going to put
He gets
it
more
over
tiles
there.
by getting the 3, because you can't get a new residence until your old one is full.
That is correct. That's why I do it. I get to move 3 on the apotheosis track.
Now, we are
So I
not
go
required to
1,
fill a
2,
row before we go
3.
to another row. You can put it anywhere you want in the settlement. Just to clarify that rule.
And the other thing I'm going to mention is I did 3, so I landed here. I do get to pick that up.
Yep.
You get anything you pass or land on, you get to pick up.
So
So I think I'm going to pick a...
is that your 2 actions?
Hush. I'm going to take the... I'm very confused about what I'm doing. Yes, I believe that was my second action.
Okay.
I
Got to keep your own track.
I know. I sent both intellectuals away. That was 2 actions.
Okay. Awesome. All right. So my first action, I'm going to train a worker to be a day laborer.
Okay.
I cannot do that action. So I will do...
What are you going to do?
What am I going to do?
I need to get more silver books. I got no silver books.
I need some brown books. I don't have any brown books.
It's terrible.
All right. And then I will train my scientist to be a mathematician.
Oh, nice.
So I've got 2 trained. I have no favors. That's all I can do.
Okay.
Well, panicked here that I feel like I... Because we're already in round 3. There's only 2 more rounds after this.
I know. I'm behind this. Yesterday I had all this stuff full.
Oh my
by
gosh,
this
you
point.
had them so full.
I know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong this time.
Crazy. All right. Move your king.
All right. Really, that's where we're at. Move my king? Okay.
That was my 2 actions. I go after
yeah,
you
I'm
do.
with you.
You take that to the workshop?
I am going to take the workshop, so I can pass through here to here. I'm going to take this workshop, and I'm going to take this intellectual.
Now, that workshop, I don't see it explained in here.
Okay. And I'm going to put it right here and get myself another favor. Now, can I have a favor, please?
Yes.
In order to get another favor, I have to have at least 3 tiles somewhere on this board. I do, so I get to use this favor. If I didn't, I wouldn't get to keep the favor. Oops,
Yes,
sorry, I'm leading
correct,
over. So because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I can go up to place up to here in favors. All right.
All right.
So I was moving my king.
Yep, I'm moving my king. I'm going to go out and take the last Agora.
Did you figure out what it did?
It doesn't say.
Okay.
I don't see it on there. Shh. So
I'm sorry.
I get a favor from taking it.
Yes,
I
you do.
have to place it in the only other spot that allows the Agora. Now I can take them, but they don't go on my board. They're just kind of useless. And it's a white one, so it immediately goes, ooh. Immediately becomes an oracle.
Nice.
That's very nice.
That is very nice.
Very, very nice. Okay. I placed my king. You're doing your 2 actions.
All right, I'm doing my 2 actions. Could you, if you don't mind looking that up, I'm doing my 2 actions.
Well, again, I don't see it on here.
The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my chemist into an inventor. It cost me 2 purple and a brown. 2 purple and a brown. And then I'm going to send it away for 5. Nice. 1,
So
2,
that'll
3,
use that your
4,
whole
5. And that's my 2 turns there. So I'm, and the nice thing about it is I'm now full here. I keep leaning over to the side. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm now full here, so I get, next time I send someone away, I get to put another residence out there. So that's what I'm planning to do. So why don't you go and I'll finish looking it up.
Oh, okay. It's in this one right here.
Gotcha.
See
Okay.
that? I thought it was at the
that.
end to
Yes.
explain it. All right, my 2 actions. What are my 2 actions? I've been looking in the book. All right, so I'm going to send this settler away because they will be worth a lot, and I can't train them any further, right, because we placed our king. So that settler will go in that residence. I am not going to score well for the next settlement. I get 3. 1, 2, 3, and I get 7 along the apotheosis track. This is a big one. 1, 2, piece of gold. 3, 4, 5. Another favor. Like Jethro says, I have to have certain ones to add that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woohoo! I get to take a monument. I get to take
Why are you
a
moving
monument.
7 along the apotheosis track?
Because when I took this Agoria,
yes,
they were already trained as an oracle. You get 3 victory and 7.
You're the worst.
No. So now I take this monument. It's got just a curve on one, and I put it on any empty spot. It's an end of game scoring thing. I have to think just a second about where I want to put it.
There you go.
Thank you. I will put it there.
While you're doing that, I'm going to look at the board and try to figure out what happens next. Oh, we're actually at the end of this round, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Wow.
No, wait, did I do both my actions?
Yeah, I thought you did.
I just sent this one away.
So
I think I've only done one action.
All right, do your
so I need to do a
action.
second action.
There really needs to be some kind of marker. I mean,
all right, I'll send
could
this
we
one
pay
away.
attention and figure out what we're doing? Sure. Are we gonna? I doubt it.
We do pretty well. I mean,
Do you slide down?
you have to take the bottom one, right?
Yeah.
Although
you
there's
have to-
3 of them, so I would think you could pick any one you want. Because if you have to take the bottom one, we'd only put 2 out.
Then you're right.
Interesting. Interesting.
You're right.
Yeah.
All right. So that's it, right? You've done your 2 actions.
I did.
Well, now we're at the end of the year.
Oh my gosh. For as long as this game takes, it actually goes really fast.
Sometimes yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we take this, we flip it over.
This is end of round 3. There's no settlement scoring.
Right.
1.
Yep. One big one at the top, and then the small one moves 2. 1, 2. All right.
Take back our kings.
Take back our kings.
He gets
let's clean
moved.
these.
He gets
this
moved
off,
1.
This off.
He gets moved 1,
2.
2. This one also comes off.
I haven't got any ships either. What is my deal this time?
You're just playing it different.
I guess I am.
Again, we're playing it a little faster.
Just so you guys aren't bored. Well, more bored than you already are.
When we played this game last night, there were times that Jethro had to stop and think about what he wanted to do. I went and did some dishes and then came back and went and got a cupcake and then came back.
Yeah. You're not wrong about that.
Sometimes he takes a little bit more time to think about what he's doing.
I put significant effort into last night's game, and
You did.
I only lost by 40
You
points.
did really well.
So there's that.
Yep, there's 2 Agorias. All right.
Right, he gets the doodad,
I will get to choose first.
and then where's the other
You'll
Agoria
get to
go?
choose
I'm not
second.
seeing it. There it is, right here.
Right there. I knew that the kings have any tiles underneath them. So I get to choose first. And I will
Did I give everybody?
choose to take a book.
I did.
I will take a silver book. You get to choose what you want there, Jethro.
All right, so I get to play. We're placing our. Oh no,
No.
we're doing this thing.
have
I
to-
know what we're
It's okay.
doing.
It's okay. We're on the 4th wave.
I
We
know.
have 4th wave and 5th wave.
All right. Well, I don't want gold.
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 Funny thing is, even
I
if you
know.
take Apotheosis
I
track,
still get gold.
you
Oh,
get
well.
gold. But it gets you closer to a monument.
It does. So I'm going to go ahead and climb on that.
And
I
you get
move
to place
up
a king
one,
first.
and I get to go gold.
And you get to place
I
a king
place my
first.
king. No, Boo Boo, don't come up. I get to place the king first. Let's see here.
Do.
Where do I want to go? There's so many things I want to try to do.
There's a lot. Well, you need more tiles.
I also, I need more books. That's for sure. For sure. No, 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 no,
Oh,
no,
oh,
no, no,
oh,
no, no, no,
oh,
no,
oh.
But thank you, honey.
Woo.
That
Love
would have
our
been a
cats,
mess.
but this has a lot of pieces in it. You would not have reset it.
No.
All right, place your king, Jethro.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Shut up and play.
I'm working on it. All right, I'm gonna go here. I get
Ooh,
I
feel
get
that
2
residence.
settlers and a gold. For someone who didn't want gold, I'm certainly getting a lot of gold.
Sweet, 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 sweet.
I get 2
I
settlers
don't want that, but I would like
and a gold.
that.
So now you get to place yours.
Okay, we'll do that. Why not? All right.
I got so much gold.
Yeah, I'll take the white and the purple. I go here. Too bad you don't have a thing where you can exchange gold for a book.
I know. That would have been nice.
Again, it becomes a slightly different game because you truly do get different things at different times.
Yes.
Exchanging stuff. True. All right, so I place my settler.
Okay.
You have to do two actions.
All right. Action number 1 is I'm going to cry because I thought I could train him and I can't. All right. I'm going to actually
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm going to go ahead and train no, I'm not. I'm sending him away.
Okay.
So I need another residence. Oh, look, here's another 3.
He gets the 3s every time. Oh, maybe this one will be a 3. Oh!
What do I
I've
get?
gotten all the 5s.
I get 2 people. I get 2 more people here.
I was going to send residents away.
Well, you should have gone first. You had your choice. Let's see. That's a purple.
That won't do me any good.
This is a brown. All right. Now I just need to fill in one more. All right. That was action number 1, right?
I don't know. You have to keep track of your own
I
actions.
sent someone away. That was action number 1. And I'm going to send this person away as well. Oh, he's a mathematician. Actually, no, I'm going to send this person away. He's just a regular scientist. And I get 1 point for that.
Nice.
And that was my 2 actions. So
okay, your 2 actions. I am going to...
What do you think you're going to do?
I will...
Oh, I have favorite tiles. I keep forgetting I have favorite tiles.
Oh, I haven't gone yet. Do you want to use one of your favorite tiles?
No.
Got a lot of residents in training. It's the 4th wave.
Oh, you're right. All right, I'm going to use a favorite tile. And I'm going to send away... I really don't want to send away. I'm going to send away an intellectual. Oh, I'm full up again. There was a 5, isn't it? I could use my other favorite tile and send some of your way.
Yeah, you can play as many favorite tiles as you want.
You know what? I'm going to play this favorite tile. I'm going to grab a residence.
Oh, sweet.
That feels... Oh, did we get a 3?
Yes.
You're the worst.
No, you're the worst.
All right, I get a gold coin for that. And I sent my... Where'd it go? Oh, I haven't done it yet. I'm sending him away. Okay. Now that's my 2... That's
Those
my
are 2 actions.
Both
Yeah, you see how much time that took?
I did 2 actions plus the 2 favors.
Yes, you did. All right.
3, my lord. Pick 3.
I'm going to train...
What are you thinking?
an intellectual
so
to be a
much
priest.
Gold. I have no...
Then I'm going to send said priest away to a residence. I'm going to take the 3 residents. And I'm going to put it...
Oh, nice.
I'm going to put it here.
Okay.
So I get 3 along the apotheosis track. He fills that one. 1, 2, 3. I get another one of these.
Oh, you got another one of those. Yes, you do, because you passed over it.
Oh, I have to see what that means. I'll look that up in a minute.
Got to look that up.
That was my 1 action. Well, actually, that was my 2 actions.
Yes.
I trained him, sent him away, but then I am going to cash in a favor.
What?
I have favors too. I have favors too. And for that one, I will train my scientist to be a mathematician.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to hang on to my other favor card. So that's my 2 actions. So
right.
now you are placing a king.
All right. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to get 3 silver.
We're going to wear this book out by looking up
I know we are.
what the different things mean in the back.
I know. It is nice that they have them back there, but they give you a lot of choices for cards. And I'm also going to take him because he's here. Card.
I will. Oh.
All right. Okay.
Next settlement scoring, you are going to wipe the floor with me.
That's the plan.
You are going to wipe the floor with me. Okay, so you moved your king?
Yep, I moved my king.
All right, I'm going to move my king. I am... Interesting. You can't trade in... Oh, you can only trade in a book for...
Yeah, I can trade it. No, I trade in a point for a book.
Right. Oh.
See, that means if I trade in this point...
Oh, I see what you're saying.
See, if I trade in a point, I can get a book.
Interesting.
Or move one on the apotheosis track.
All right, well, I am going to go to here, and this is the pillar with the owl.
Yep, that's the owl
so
pillar.
I get the bottom one from the owl.
Yes, you do.
We'll take that.
You immediately get the thing that's there.
Yep. I will turn that over for the next one. As you can see, we don't use those a lot.
No.
I think there's been one game where you built your whole pillar.
Yeah,
all right,
just one
I
of them.
would like what I would like.
What I would like.
I would like a brown one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then once during my turn, I can trade a book in for a point or a movement along the apotheosis track.
Yeah, see,
Interesting.
mine's backwards. I don't want to give up points.
But if you want a purple book,
I know.
give
See,
up
that's
a
just
point
it.
and get a purple book.
And I wonder how many points I'm allowed to give up. Just one? Probably just one.
I think it's one per. I will look that up. You're now doing your...
It's one per round, so there's 3 rounds in every turn. So I could... what am I doing?
It's your 2 actions now.
2 actions, thank you.
Let's
see. Action number 1 is going to be... I don't have enough to do that.
One victory point and get either 1 reference book or advance 1 step on the apotheosis track.
Okay. All right, so...
Oh, you're going to wipe the floor with me in settlements.
I'm going to send someone... Oh, no. Okay.
2 actions.
Yep. I'm going to send this person away. I'm just going to go right there. And I get 1 point for that. And the next thing I'm going to do is move 1 step along here.
Yep.
All right. You're up.
My first action, I'm going to actually play one of my influence cards.
What are you going to do?
This influence card, I get to pick a random settler from the bag, if you could pull one out for me.
I certainly can.
And I also get to pick a workshop. I'm going to pick anyone along here.
Oh, nice.
And... it's every brown settler, I get a brown book.
I believe that's what that means, yes.
Wow. Every brown book, I get a purple book.
Yep.
Every white book, I get a brown book.
Yep.
Every white settler, I get a purple book. All right. Every brown, I get a white.
But you got to be able to put that guy down there, though. And
but my influence card...
That's a farmer.
No. My influence card...
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Yes.
I did it by an influence card. So I can put this, and whatever settler I take out, I immediately put down. It doesn't have to match. I don't have to train him. He doesn't have to be brown. Tell me if I'm wrong.
You're probably right. You're pretty smart about this stuff.
It's an influence card.
You're pretty smart about this stuff, so you're probably right.
Ooh.
What does it look like? What's your influence card look like?
It's this one.
Yeah, that's probably what that means. Oh, yes.
Okay. But what's clever is he happens to be a brown one. Okay.
Wow. Draw a set out of the bag and place in a workshop. Placement conditions are omitted. You don't receive a send away bonus.
No, I don't get the bonus. All right. So what do I get for that workshop
That's
though?
That's not fair.
It is that I get. All right, so that was my 1 action.
That's your 1 action. Do your 2nd action.
What's this reward?
Oh, you get 2 books, but it can't be the same color.
Okay, I like that. I'll get a white one and a brown one. And then that was just my 1 action. My 2nd action is I will send away this one, and I get 1 here and 1 there. So I get another favor.
Goodness gracious.
But I'm immediately going to cash in that favor, and I'm going to send the day laborer away. Wait. No, I don't want to do that. I want to send the intellectual away. Which means I just get to move along the apotheosis track. And I just have to figure out the rewards for this one yet.
Yep, while you're doing that.
That was my 2 actions.
Oh, now I got to move a king, don't I? Because I went first. And,
yes.
All right, so I am going to go ahead. And I'm going to move down here. I'm going to take this workshop. Plus I get a settler. And then...
Yes, for every brown one I have, I get a
I'm going to put him... Oh, I'm going to put this one up here. Because you can place them anywhere you want. I'm going to put it up here, and I get a purple book out of that. And then I get this. This is a white intellectual, excuse me. Just an intellectual. He goes there. And that's me moving my king.
Now, my reward that I got from that workshop was that for every brown settler I have in my settlement, it's not on the board, it's just in my settlement. Right. I don't know that it includes boats, but in my settlement, I got a silver book for each one. And I have a lot of boats. So, yay. All right, so now I'm going to move to here.
Get that one.
Take this ship, and I get a random meeple from the bag, please.
All right.
Excuse me, a random settler from the bag, please. Ooh, it is an intellectual. That is lovely. Now you have to do your 2 actions.
All right, my 2 actions, because you just placed your king, right?
I did.
All right,
moved it to the outer rim.
I still don't have enough to do what I want to do. We're rapidly running out of time, so I'm going to place an intellectual. I'm going to get 1 point for doing that. And I'm going to... I think I'm going to move along the apothecary track.
Understand, we've played the game several times.
Apotheroso.
We do struggle a little bit with Capstone game rulebook, so there are some things that if you say in the comments, oh wait, you were supposed to do thus and so, we'll probably look and go, yeah, you're probably right. We just didn't understand
We
that.
didn't understand it.
It's not a game that there's a lot of playthroughs out there, so we are kind of setting up some new things.
Capstone game rules are my favorite.
So I get to carry out 2 things. So I will spend 2 white and train my intellectual to be a priest.
Nice.
I will do 3 white and a gold. 3 white and a gold. Train my intellectual to be an oracle. I will cash in my favor and send said oracle to one of my ships.
What?
I have ships with 2 different things on it. I get 3. 1, 2, 3. And this is the one where I get 7. The apotheosis track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Come on, I don't get that. Oh,
6,
I do get
7.
It takes so long to get down there.
I will get a brown one. Again, it just kind of, because I was able to get all the white ones.
No, I get it. I understand why.
Fell into my hands. Those are my 2 turns.
Oh, then that's the end of the thing.
Oh, that is. I still have a worker up there. That's not a good
But we
thing.
don't do settlement scoring right now.
Yes, we do.
Oh, we do. End of 4?
We do at the end of 2,
4,
and 5.
Look at that. It's written on the book.
Right there. But you're going to slam me with settlement scoring.
Actually,
because
I am, yes.
For number 2, for the end of wave 4, we look at just what's in our second row.
Correct.
That's the only settlers and our boats.
And our boat, the boats always count.
Second thing in our boats. So in purple, I have 2. You have?
I only have 2.
Oh, it's a tie. So we don't do anything, right?
I think it's what we do, yeah.
Again, some of this might be a little house rules. White, I have 3.
I have 4.
You get 5 points for white. Brown, I have none.
I have 3.
You get 5 points for brown.
5, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's roll along. Let's move over that last wave.
All right.
Take back our kings.
Take back our kings. Thank you.
When we set up the game, we chose randomly 4 waves to put in there. 5 waves.
Yeah.
Right, what's the wave?
What's the wave?
The wave. Thank you.
Sorry.
2.
2.
Okay, well, they've already gotten bored a good 10 minutes ago, so let's just get the game done.
I'm sorry.
Did I move that first one too?
You did, yes.
Okay.
I was watching.
I wasn't paying that close attention.
Yeah, I wasn't either.
Kings go 2. We clean all these off.
Kings each go 2, right?
Yep.
1, 2.
In a clockwise direction. 1, 2.
All right.
I think these auras come off with the little purple guys.
I believe they do. We'll find out if they don't later.
We'll add them. Yeah,
if we're wrong, put it in the comments.
Somebody can certainly let us know. My guess would be Capstone people who've played this game, hopefully, more than we have. Fill in our boats. Oh, no reason to fill in that boat, because he's on top of it.
He's on it, and this is the last...
This is our last wave.
The last wave.
Fill in our workshops.
All right, I know.
Workshops almost always apply to workers, as you can see. Knowledge cards apply to scientists.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what the intellectuals apply to. Nope, there's one here.
Oh, he was being hidden.
He was being hidden.
By the high priest bottom.
All right, and I get to place first.
Yes, you do.
I will do, what will I do? I will do Apotheosis track. Let's see if I can get another monument before the end of the game. The last time we played, Jethro had his whole settlement filled. I did not.
Yes, I did. That was delightful. All right, you're first.
I get to place my king first.
You have to place your king first. That is correct.
I do. I don't want any Agorias because I can't put them in anymore. But what did you find out that white and purple means there? Does that mean you can only set a purple one or a white one?
I set a purple one and a white one, and then I get gold for every
workshop.
Every workshop that's
nice.
There. Yeah, it's not a bad one.
Nice. All right. Well, then I think I
have way too much gold as it is.
I can see that.
I need books.
You do need books.
I do need books.
What do I want to do here, Jethro? I guess.
I don't know, but this is the last wave, so get it done.
I know. So I'll go here. I'll take
a purple book.
Again, if we weren't trying to finish the game because the video was going probably a lot longer than anybody patiently listened to, I would have thought through a little bit more of... Because by putting him here, that means I can only go to these rooms that are around here. So I try and think a little bit deeper. All right, place your king.
Oh, sorry. Place my king.
Place your king.
I was looking at my who to what's there.
Place your king.
Actually, no. I'm gonna put it right here. I get a brown book, and I'm gonna take these two. My intellectual and my scientist. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is a worker. All right, and then I get I get my brown book. I haven't gotten that yet. I placed my king. It's right there.
Okay.
All right. 2 actions. You're first.
My first action?
Yes.
I will train this intellectual. Wait, do I want to do that? I don't want to do that. I don't want to train him there. I want to train this day laborer to be a farmer.
Okay.
So that's 2 brown, a silver, a gold.
Wow.
Then I will send said farmer to this workshop.
Okay.
Because it's got the little sickle thing on it. I get 5 along here.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, these deeper train things, you get so much.
You do, yes.
I get 1 here.
Okay.
And then for every purple guy in my settlement, I get a brown book. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Except for the fact that I don't have any. Some of these you're getting the resources so late in the game it doesn't. It's not that big of a benefit. And I don't have any favors, so that's my 2 turns.
All right, so I'm going to go next, and I am going to train.
You want to send some settlers away there, Jethro.
1, 2, and a purple and a gold.
It's another 3-place residence. Well, you don't have any favors either.
I don't have any favors.
Oh, Jethro.
So that was 1, and then I need to send him away for my second turn. And that's 4 on the track, please.
Oh.
Up there.
Yep.
4 points.
1, 2,
and
3,
1
4.
here. Oh, I get a favor.
That's per round.
Can I have a favor, please?
Yes. Favors look like little lighthouses.
They do look like little lighthouses.
What was the baby bottles? Somebody we watched play this, they called them baby bottles. I'm like, no, they're little lighthouses.
Hang on a minute now, because I've done that.
You're going out of picture.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm leaning. I apologize,
okay.
everyone. I'm leaning to see my board. This is something of a table hog.
Yes.
Not a huge table hog.
Yes. It's pretty, though.
It's very pretty, yes.
All right. Sorry.
All right. No, that's okay. I need to do my
interrupted you.
second action, and I'm all confused now.
So you train and send away? Oh, you got it.
I have a favor. And I'm not going to use it, so go ahead.
Okay. Pretty sure you trained and sent away.
I did, yes.
All right,
I
so...
was just trying to decide if I want to use my favor or not.
It's so easy to get lost in this game. Now we're going to move our kings.
Oh, right.
I'm going to move my king to take this workshop. I will take this guard, put them in my workers. I will put this... Where do I want to put this? I've got so many brown books. I will put this one here. And I get 2 white books. And that's all I can do.
All right, I move my king. I move down here. I get this. And I get 2 silver and 2 brown, right?
Yeah. Yep,
Okay.
Immediately. Good job. You filled all
plus
your
I
for
moved
you.
1 here.
That's awesome.
I get 2 silver books and 2 brown books. Look at me. I'm
Nice.
learning.
Nicely done.
And, you know what?
You're done? You're going to use your favor.
No, I'm trying to decide if I want to take the purple guy.
Okay, but here's the thing. Let me point out, we have 1 more time of placing kings.
I know.
Which means we have 1 more time of carrying
I'm
out
not gonna-
actions,
I'm not
and you've
gonna.
got 4 people up there.
I know. I'm not going to. All right, so
4
you're up next.
people.
That was placing the kings. Now we go take our 2 actions.
Okay. Sounds good.
You don't remember, do you?
I trust him.
Yeah, I just
right.
put the
I am going to send away a worker.
Nice.
So that means I get a residence. I'm going to put it on a
Can we
favor.
Put another one out. Residence, please.
I'm kind of busy.
I'm sorry.
Send it away.
You've got 1 job on this ship, and I'm going to do it.
All right, I will send away my
Send
intellectual,
away, send away, send away.
which means I get to move along here, which means I get
nice.
another monument. Now, did we
You get a
decide, do I get
monument.
to pick which one I take?
You know what? We'll say you do.
I want that one.
They have 3. You might as well.
Again, that's what it seems to be to me.
I agree.
Oh, wait, so that one's...
It probably says it in the rule book.
It probably does. All right. I think I might fill up my settlement.
Yay,
How
aren't you
exciting is
lucky?
that? Wait, that was my first action. My
am not
second
doing very
action,
well.
I'm going to send... Who do I want to send away? I will send this worker away to here. So I get to move one there. So you can go because I have to think of which one I want to put this guy in.
Oh, you've done your 2 actions?
I have.
All right. So while you're thinking, I'm going to... Oh, I should... All right. I'm going to send away him for 1 point.
I would have done that for you.
I know.
I realize I'm still thinking things through.
You think?
Um,
And I'm going to send away the intellectual. Oh, no. I don't have any places left to send him to.
you have to pick a big one. Ha
I
ha.
know.
Ha ha.
Yeah, I'm upset about that, actually.
Oh, I played this.
I get 2
That goes
purple.
back up there.
You got sent away there. And then... Ooh. Ah, come on! I forgot. Okay. All right, I am going to... You know what? I'm going to...
We only place our king one more time.
Well, I know. I sent 2 people away and tried to stop one. Wait.
If you send 2 people away, that's your 2 actions.
Did I send 2 people away or just 1? I sent 2 people away.
It's not up to me to pay attention.
I know it's not. All right, I'm going to...
It does get a little confusing.
I'll use my favor. I'm going to assume I did. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to spend 3. 1, 2, 3. And a gold. And I train myself an engineer.
Okay. Your favor.
Yep, you can have that favor. And I guess it's your turn. I guess it's time to move the kings, because you went first, right?
I did.
All right. Time to move the kings.
So we're placing our king for the last time.
For the last time.
That's crazy.
Goal!
That's crazy. So...
I know, right?
I know, right?
I'm not the spot I want to be in this particular instance.
So I guess...
I'm very unhappy, in case you're curious.
I guess I will take this one. For some reason, I have so many books this time. Last game I ended, I think I had 1 book.
I know you did.
All right, can you draw me 2 meeples, please?
I sure
Not that I
can.
really want them, but I have to take them.
2, you said?
Yep, I'm putting them on. I
There you
actually
are.
filled up my settlement this time.
Nice.
I know, I did not. I've never done that in a game. I got a scientist and an intellectual. I would have rather had workers. That is placing my king. You need to place your king. You can't
I am
take
not in
the
a good
Agora.
spot.
You are not.
I am not in a good spot at all.
So let's see. You can go here
There.
or here. You do get 2 favorite
Ooh,
tiles by going there.
can I go there? Oh, I can go
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Give me 2 favors.
Nice.
This will be good. This will be better.
This will be.
I'm finally recovering here. All right. And where did I go? Oh, I'm right there. And I get to move 2 on the track. 1, 2. So I get this monument.
Nice. Think about where you want to put it. You get
yeah.
points for 3 in a column. You get points
you're
for
right.
so many in a row. You get 2 points for everyone in a row.
I'm going to put it right there.
Okay.
And I get 2 silver. All right. So that's moving my king.
I now get 2 actions. So,
What are you going to do?
it's our last possible thing.
Yes, that's correct.
So at this point, I'm just going to send a worker away, send a intellectual away to here because it's a white spot, so I can put it there.
All right.
Interestingly, I get the apotheosis track, and then I get the reward of a gold for every workshop I have. I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, good. Gold doesn't count toward anything.
It
at the end of the
doesn't,
game,
but I have
so it doesn't matter.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 workshops. Again, it would have been nice to have that one way earlier, but
Right.
I didn't, and that's okay. And my next action, I will send the scientist to this residence. So I get 1 point. I will cash in my last favor tile, so that way I send away my last scientist to that residence, and I get 1 more point and have caught up with Jethro, sort of.
All right.
Now all my guys are gone. That's it. I'm done.
All right. I'm gonna. My turn.
Yep.
My
do
2
your
actions?
last 2 actions.
All right. I'll send him away for 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I am going to play an influence card.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
This This influence card says I can turn in up to 5 books for 5 points.
Nice.
So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
So you've played this one, so this now gets discarded.
Right. So that's 2 turns, plus I have 2 favors. There's no point in not playing them.
I would recommend
the
Apotheo. You do still have a settle up there.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I have a settle up there. I need to bring him down.
That won't help you that much. Because if you could cash... So now, to leave the settler there, you'll have -3.
Right.
So to move him, you don't...
Well, it only gives me +1, so I have a net of -2.
Right.
So I'm going to take him and move him down. So you do better.
So that's your other...
That's my one.
Favor.
Right? And then my last favor...
There's nothing you can move along. You can move along the apotheosis track. That's all you can do.
Pretty much it.
Yep.
Well, that's what I'll do.
Nicely done.
All right.
Okay.
And that's the game. Time for final scoring.
Well, no. First, there's settlement scoring.
And that's not the game. Time for settlement scoring.
Settlement scoring for Mesoamerica. So purple. How many purple do you have? Boats included.
I purples.
Yep.
On the bottom one.
The bottom row and boats.
1.
I have 1 also. White.
1.
Oh, I have 2.
Nice. You get 5 points.
I get 5 points. Brown.
1.
I have 2.
You get 5 points.
I do get 5 points. So I am... Whoa! We have never been this neck and neck.
I know. Well, it's about to change when you wipe the floor up with me.
Now we do final scoring.
Yes.
-3 for every settler still in the training area. None for me. 2 points for every completed row in the settlement.
I only have 1 completed row.
So you go 2. Points. I have actually managed... I've never done this. I got all 3 completed. So 2, 4, 6.
Nice.
All right. 1 point for each completed column.
I have 3 columns completed.
3 points. I managed to get all 5. So 5 for me, please.
3, 4, 5. Okay.
All right. Final scoring for... What is the ones with the 1 curve? Monuments.
Monuments, yes.
All right. So let's do yours first, because you got at least 1.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Well, I mean, but it's got to be blues, and I don't have the bottoms of blues.
Is it? You don't have any that are blue?
I'm sorry. I got 1, 2, 3.
Earn 2 victory points for each tile in your settlement area with a corresponding ground color.
Sorry, I was reading it wrong. 1, 2, 3. So
you get 6 points. Nice. All right.
Hey, look, I caught up with you.
My monument, I get 2 victory points for each workshop. And what did I say I had? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get 8 points for that.
8?
Yes, because I get 2 points, 2 victory points for each workshop. I have 4.
Okay.
And then
8, sorry.
I get 2 points. Oh, I don't get anything for that one. This one is I get 2 points for any tile attached to this one, this side, or that side that have the same ground cover, and none of them do.
None. Okay.
So I don't get anything for that.
Okay.
And then victory cards.
I used up all my victory cards.
I have 2.
Do you get 2 points?
I do.
All right.
And that's
final scoring.
The end of the game.
With the score of 70 to 60. Big surprise, Lisbeth won.
But
let me change the camera.
We were neck and neck for most of this game.
Explain how this is just a fluke that you've won yet again.
We were
I've never beaten you at this game. You understand that, right?
I do. But it took you a time or two playing it to understand.
Well, that's very true, yes.
How to
play the game? Yes, that's very true.
Get as many points as possible.
Yes.
That's Atlantis Exodus.
That is Atlantis Exodus. Thoughts?
Okay. I like the game. I know Jethro's not a big fan of it. So there's other games that if we were going to play, if we were like, let's play a game together, there's other games I would pick over this one. However, if he said, hey, let's play Atlantis Exodus, I'd be like, yeah, I'd love to play it. I think it's beautifully drawn. I think the biggest complaint that people have is the fact that the purple, well, I shouldn't say the biggest complaint, a big complaint they have is that the purple and the brown settlers, the colors are very similar. So if you don't have a lot of bright light, it's hard to tell them apart. And I get that. Some of the pieces are a little bit small. Some of the pieces move easily if you just bump it in the slightest way, which can be challenging. It's a long game to play because, as you can see, just one just one of your actions that you carry out, you're doing 7 things, it seems like, until you get to the end of just that one action. And then you get a second action. And then you can play favors. So that's some of my thoughts. Your thoughts?
It's put together, as she said, beautifully. The components are very, very nice. Everything is solid. It did take me a while to figure this game out. It's a capstone game, and I automatically start off at a deficit with that because I think the rule books are terrible.
We struggled with
And
many
this
capstone
was
games.
no exception.
I said, if we did anything wrong, Capstone or anybody who's played this, please
Yes.
tell us in the comments, because this is our interpretation.
Yes, the rondel is nice, but in my opinion, it doesn't really add a whole lot to the game. It would be different if you could move it mid-rounds.
He's not wrong.
Then it would add more to it. But for right now, it just moves around and you go. It's doesn't do anything for me.
You already have the randomness by placing new workshops and agoras and boats. So what's the randomness of moving it? So I agree. It seems like place them and then move it.
Yeah, have the ability to move it, or have a card that says, "Aha, move the inner ring." You know, that kind
like
of thing.
the first wave comes after you place the first king. The
Yeah,
second
there you
wave
go.
comes after
Yeah,
you I think if we played it again, it was just the two of us, we might add that little tweak to it to just make it a little bit more, no, I was going for that one, and now the wave pushed me away. Because again, you're trying to get everybody out of Atlantis before they get washed away.
Yeah, there's no suspense to it because once it's done moving, you put your kings down and you can walk and you can move. So why do it at all? Other than that, I mean, it's I really do like it. She doesn't believe me, but I really do like it.
Well, the first time you played it, you're like, oh, I don't like that. I'll never play it. I don't get it.
Well, the first time I played it, I was going to put a match to it.
You were.
But
See?
the same thing with Pagan Fate of Roanoke and what other one by Capstone?
Those are the two. Those are the two biggies, the two heavy ones.
But again, but I've gotten used to it. I enjoy it. I really did. I really do enjoy it.
Again, they were clever in the fact that you don't have to really look at the picture. You can just look at the shape of the tile to know that this one is a residence because it's got notches on both sides, but this is an agora because it's curved on both sides.
That was clever.
And this is a workshop and this is a monument. So they were clever with that.
Yeah.
Like you saw, I mean, we've played the game several times, but we still have the rule book right beside us because although some of the rewards that you see in the cards, like, oh yeah, I remember that, we've done that one before. A lot of times we're like, I think it's that. I think it's that. Let's go to the rule book.
And the pillar cards don't really do anything for me.
Yeah.
I mean, we play this game all the time.
I completely forgot my knowledge card too.
Oh yes.
I should have gotten points for that one. I should have gotten 1 point for every 2 brown settlers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should have gotten 4 more points.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3,
So
4.
I beat it by 14
Oh, look,
points.
she beat me by 14. What a surprise.
I usually make an effort to try and get 1 knowledge card each time. Knowledge cards are based on the scientists. If I'm pulling purple settlers and I can do that, I go for it. The pillar cards, it's more of a, well, my settlement's full. A pillar card could benefit me, you know.
Yeah, I think of all the times we played it, I think I did 1 pillar completely. Other than that, I mean, you've got to train your settlers for the first one. The base one is complete automatically. The other ones aren't complete until you train the settler and put it on there.
Yeah, you're right.
So that just takes up a lot of extra.
The rewards that you get,
It's not worth it, at least to me anyway. This game, you can play this game without the pillar cards, and you won't miss anything, at least in my opinion.
I have to admit, most of the time I play the game, I've not even bothered with the pillar cards. I just focus on settlers and filling my settlement.
So, anything else?
Well, how would you rate this one? Oh,
No.
How about-
I want to know if there's any thoughts on it before we move on to the next section of
Oh.
our video.
no.
Great. How about you like, subscribe?
Sorry. It's been a little out of practice.
How about you like and subscribe to this if you like what you saw, and if you don't like what you saw, you can still like and subscribe and criticize us in the comments.
Or even just subscribe. If you don't like, you
Yeah.
know, keep that to yourself. But you can subscribe and never look at us again.
That's right. Or maybe you'll see a game that you agree with us on.
Right.
So that brings us to table, shelf, or barn. Lisbeth?
This might be a bit of a shelf game for me. Only because we've ventured into so many others that are at this weight and this time and this level of, all right, so I'm going to do this so I can do this. I mean, we have more of those games that we're playing now, and I like them and their mechanics a little bit better than this one, but I do like this game. I don't know why. So it's kind of between table and shelf for me, maybe. You?
I
said more than you did.
Yes, you did. I would say the more I play it, the more I like it, which is interesting. I try to do different things each time I play it. Maybe that's why. Initially, I was going to put it on the bottom of the shelf. You know what? It's at the top of the shelf now.
Okay.
I might put it at the top of the shelf, and if I'm walking by the shelf, I might grab it and pull it out.
Right. Yeah, that's where I'm at as well. It definitely does not belong in the barn, but I don't know that I'll have it set up on the table a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, walking by the shelf, top of the shelf, I might grab it and pull it out. Mm-hmm. All right.
All right.
Then, on that note, I am Jethro.
I'm Lisbeth.
Today is a great day to shut up and play.
Bye. Shut up and play. All right. I would like the kings.
All right.
Hey.
Yeah.
Do you know how old King Wenceslas likes his pizza?
No, how does old King Wenceslas like his pizza?
Deep and crisp and even.
Sure, yeah. That makes sense.